Now, hundreds of filmmakers have descended on Johannesburg for the inaugural Joburg Film Festival. The festival is running alongside Discop, Africa's largest film and TV market. The market has become an important platform for emerging filmmakers, giving them an opportunity to secure funding and gain exposure with international buyers and broadcasters. Sumitra Nydoo reports.
Over 60 films, most of them from the African continent, are being screened at different venues across Joburg.
There's a lot of good films around the world that people do not necessarily have access to through the commercial circuits. And we believe that there is potential in a place like Johannesburg to develop an audience who is interested by this kind of movies.
I think that the Johannesburg Film Festival, in terms of a local sense, is very good for promoting the culture of going to film festivals and watching films, independent films, South African films, African films. So I think from an audience development point of view, it's a very important thing for the local market.
Audience levels have been disappointing thus far. However, weekend screenings are receiving great support.
One of the biggest problems is how do you get local audiences to go to cinemas to watch local films if there are no local films. South Africa in the past 5 years on average produces 22 films a year. And that's not a lot when you're comparing to what's produced in the United States or even a country like France.
Efforts to develop the film industry in South Africa is starting to pay off. There's been an increase in the number of films being produced locally due to increased funding incentives, marketing initiatives, and overall support for developed and emerging filmmakers.
It doesn't happen overnight. One needs to have a long-term vision so that audiences become more and more sophisticated and more demanding about quality of the content they're watching.
That is for the family table, this is for the bride, this is wrong.
While international blockbusters are still a favorite, locally made films are starting to gain traction. More African filmmakers are producing sterling quality that can easily compete.
I'm very happy and I'm really proud to be here in Johannesburg to show the Africa I want to show, especially your country, because I think that because of your history, maybe you don't know the other part of Africa.
The most important is the screening, mini screening. And if the Joburg Film Festival make 3 screening, and after is the university make another screening, I am happy.
Sumitra Nydoo, CCTV, Johannesburg, South Africa.
Woo!